is gonna be my part 1 of Life in US series. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Adity here. I'm just gonna start a new series called as My Life in USA, where I'm gonna talk to you about my life in USA and all of those things that you exactly want to know about US. Because when I was in India, I would really love to know about the lifestyle in US, like Indian living in US kind of things. So that's exactly what I'm gonna share, because when I shared on my Instagram story, a lot of you girls seem to have so many questions about USA, and I just want to bust all the myths out. We just dream so much about USA, but the things that we don't imagine becomes a reality, and the things that we imagine is totally not true. So I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you guys and share my exact living experience in USA. Today's video is a part 1 of my life in US series, where I'm gonna show you about the groceries that I get in USA. Do we get all the Indian grocery things in USA or not, or do we get the vegetables that is available in India in US, and what I do for cooking. Do I cook or do I eat out, or what do I cook, and all of that is coming in today's video. So without further ado, let's get started. So right now I'm just going to show you the stuff that I picked up from grocery store. I go to 3 types of grocery stores in USA. One is like Indian store, and the other is Kroger, and other is Iyer. There are 3 different types of stores I go to, and each store has got different things. Here is the fridge, and I'm going to show you exactly what is there in the fridge. My kind of milk, it's like 100% whole milk that has no other ingredients. Otherwise the milk will have all sorts of weird ingredients like organic milk, DHA, oil, vitamin A, palmitate, vitamin D3, so many stuff it has, which is like crappy kind of milk, and I don't really buy that. If you see my milk, all it has is like organic whole milk. That's it. This is the curd that I get, Desi Natural whole milk yogurt, available in an Indian store. Curd tastes actually really good. I like it over here. The sweet that I've made, like rava laddu that I made. This is the Haldiram's Rasagulla box that just picked up from the store. Just found some good quality butter here, which is very hard to find, so I got this butter here. And this is the fruit, muskmelon or cantaloupe, that's what they call it here. I have the muskmelon, half of it, because half I made juice and I had the remaining half is kept here. Some cilantro or coriander that we have here. On top of that, radish, some lime here, capsicum, tomatoes I have, and here I have ginger, and I don't know what is it called in English, but I'm just going to say squash. That's what it's called, as squash, coyote squash. This vegetable I actually use a lot in my house, and this is again a pumpkin, a type of pumpkin, but exactly not pumpkin. This vegetable we have coconut, shredded coconut that we get here, and frozen vegetable. These are all the frozen vegetable where I have green peas, cauliflower, corn and stuff. Things that we do not get in USA stores like lady's finger, bitter gourd, cabbage. I have to go to Indian store to buy those kind of vegetables, and not all the time the vegetables are available there. Fruits that we get is watermelon, we get muskmelon, we get mangoes, we get, and we also get like bananas and apples and oranges, cherries, grapes, nectarine, pear, and all of that stuff we get here. So mostly Indian store is meant for all our masala stuff and all of that. Like, you know, I get like dhania, fenugreek, I get from Indian store, because those spices are not available in USA store. Basic cooking essentials like rice flour, wheat flour, rice, I get rice from the Indian store. So my staple food is rice. I do not eat chapati. I'm not really a fan of chapati at all. I do eat puris once a while because I really like puri. I also managed to get like gingerly oil, rock salt, and jaggery, because I do not use sugar and I do not use any kind of refined oil, and also I do not use maida. This is the gingerly oil that I get, Idayam gingerly oil, and this is what I actually use. This brand in my city is considered so yuck, and we do not even actually buy it. But here this is all that I get, and I do not get anything else better for gingerly oil, so I just somehow managed to use it. But it's not all that bad, but definitely not all that great. I do not use sugar at all. I stopped completely sugar. So the thing that I actually have here is like jaggery is what exactly I use. Udupi jaggery powder, this is exactly what I get. Whatever I drink with milk, I actually drink with jaggery. I do not use sugar at all. I use chocolate milk, and I have Hershey's unsweetened cocoa raw chocolate. With this I use jaggery powder and have it with milk. And I also use ragi. I also drink ragi milk every now and then, so for that I get ragi here. And the other stuff that I actually get from Indian store is like all the spices and things like that, turmeric powder, pepper, black pepper, and all of these stuff. These are all actually from Indian store. Cardamom, chili powder, turmeric, jeera, and all of these are actually from Indian store. And tamarind, we get it like a paste form of tamarind, which is like really good. Regular form of tamarind is there as well, which I do not use it much. LG hing, or the LG asafoetida that I get, which is exactly like the Indian one, I get it out here. All of these masalas do not contain onion and garlic. Like I do have like chat masala, pav bhaji masala, garam masala, and all of those stuff I have. I also have this chole masala which I use it for puri. Masalas that I picked up all do not contain any kind of onion and garlic because I do not eat onion garlic. Only if I'm gonna make something like a puri and chana or something like that, North Indian style food, I use masalas. Otherwise I do not use masalas. For my regular food like sambar, rasam and malaguttal, vettakorumbu and all of that, I just grind it from my mixie and just use it. If you haven't seen my video, I just showed what are the things that I picked up from Amazon. I got an amazing deal on Preeti mixie, which is very difficult to get because the mixies that are available in USA are total dud because they just cannot grind anything. So I use it for grinding dal, for making vada and stuff like that, and also I use it for ada I make with mixie. So mixie is really great because without mixie none of the cooking will happen because I just grind all my masalas right then and there. And this is exactly the book that I have. My mom has written all the recipes inside of it. So hey good looking, what's your cooking, that is the book, and all of this is like written by her. I can pretty much cook everything well. This is actually the rock salt where I grinded it in the mixie so that it's quite easy to use it, and a little bit of dhania as well. All that you just see is like all the things that we get from the Indian store, like semia, rave, and some kind of like sprouted stuff, all these chickpeas and all of that we get here. So these are all available only in the Indian store and nothing is available in the USA store. They're all been exported from India to USA, so it's definitely not cheap by any means. It's expensive. You cannot like skip the food and just live on bread and bun. Basically, and I'm an Iyer and a Brahmin, so I cook my complete Tamram food at home and it comes out really well. Thanks to my mom who has given all the recipes on the books. I just lived in Bangalore alone by myself in a separate house. I just started cooking then. Never cooked back home at all. Never been to kitchen. We just get pretty much everything, but there are certain vegetables I don't get it here. That's the only issue. I really want pumpkin so bad, like the white color pumpkin, the winter melon, the pumpkin. I am unable to get it here. It's been exactly 6 months, a little over than 6 months since I'm living in US. So it took a while for me to get a hang of the products here, like which product is good and all of that. It took almost a month to find the right milk that will suit me, and it took like 6 months to find proper ghee. The ghee that is available here, it stinks so bad. Since I'm a Brahmin, I just live on ghee and curd. Ghee, dal and curd is kind of my staple. I was literally without ghee for 5-6 months because the ghee was stinking so bad, the store bought ghee. Even back home, my mom doesn't buy ghee from outside. We actually make ghee at home, and it's also very difficult to find butter over here that is unsalted butter that can be made into a ghee. Recently I just found nice butter that I can just make it into ghee, so I made ghee by myself and it turns out really good. Definitely not as great as the Indian my house kind of ghee, but definitely much better. But the problem is the stock is not available all the time, so whenever I go I grab as many boxes as possible. The food stuff here is very expensive. Like for example, a mustard packet will anywhere cost about $2 or something like that, which will be anywhere around 150 to 200 bucks. But the same mustard packet we'll just get for 10 bucks in India. So it's 10 rupees there and I'm just paying 200 rupees in Indian value just because I need to get mustard. Getting rice was like really difficult because I do not eat white rice. So many types of white rice is available in the Indian store, but I use specific rice like red matta rice. Very good for health, but it's very difficult to find. Even back in India in my city, it was quite difficult to find red matta rice. As of now, the food is quite okay. The vegetables, I just got a hang of it to get where to get which vegetable available here. Otherwise, most of the vegetables are frozen and I do not like eating frozen vegetable because frozen vegetable meaning the vegetable will be cut and it will be like completely ice cubed. The cooking it is also very difficult, and also I don't know if it has any vitamins or any nutrients in it because it's all frozen. It's like literally like dead vegetable. They're just putting it in an ice cube and selling it, so I did not wanted that. There I found certain vegetables which I actually get it fresh, like radish, like lady's finger, bitter gourd and all of this. So 99% of the time I use only fresh vegetables. I do not use frozen vegetables. Peas, I do not get the raw or the fresh peas here, and also cauliflower sometimes I get the frozen one, but other than that 99% of the vegetables I get, I make sure that it's all fresh. Even spinach I get it's fresh. I definitely miss India, and in terms of food, in terms of house, I totally live the exact same way like I live back in India. In terms of my personal life, there is literally no difference at all. I cook the exact food my mom cooks. I just follow all the traditions over here. I sit on the floor and I eat. I do not sit on the table or anything. I eat with my hand and I have a schedule for it, what time I eat what. I'm literally following the exact routine that I used to follow back home, in terms of spiritual wise, in terms of physical health wise, in terms of food wise, in terms of getting up and sleeping. All the routine exactly what I used to follow back in India. My house is exactly what I'm following here. I do not deviate out of my tradition or my culture or the way I eat food or anything of that sort. So that is actually keeping me going here. Yeah, I'm just gonna come with a part of what like general life in US, about the weather, about the people here, the transportation, the stuff here and all of that. I'm just gonna come up with the part 2 of the video very soon. Let me know if you want me to talk anything specific, or if you want to know anything specific about USA. Leave it on the comments below. I definitely would love to make a video on that. I had so much expectation, so much dreams, but after coming here, most of it is not a reality. So if you want to talk to me on a personal level, or if you have any other queries, you can just feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram at AdityIyer. I'm just gonna give it here. You can DM me there, I'll get back to you. And also we'll have a Q&A session there. Until then, it's your girl Adity signing off. Take care. Bye bye.
If you want to constantly stay in touch with me apart from YouTube, follow me on my Instagram at AdityIyer. My Instagram username is given here, just follow me there. Do not forget to hit the bell icon while you're subscribing to my channel, so you can watch all my videos directly on the box with just one click, and it's absolutely free. One of the circle is for this current channel and the other circle is for my second channel. Take a second to hit on those circles. You're going to get instantly subscribed to my channel for free, so that you can get all my videos directly onto the phone. Thank you so much for staying in on. Bye.